Hey everyone, so this is the start of the rigging basic tutorial series in Blender. Now in this tutorial series I will explain everything in detail about rigging inside Blender and everything that I know. So let's just start right into it. Let's have Shift A, add a plane. Now one thing I want to tell about rigging is that it is basically edit mode inside the object mode. Now if you don't get that, it is fine. The first thing I'll do is I'll just poke this face real quick so that it has more geometry. So basically an armature or a rig, it controls the vertices. Now as you can see, I can move this vertex. I can even animate it with the help of shape key, but shape keys are limited with their functionalities, like they can do so much. So yeah, if I want to animate this all these vertices, I'll have to rig it, and to do that let's go ahead, Shift A, and then I'll add in a single bone. So now it has added at the center. Now let's go inside the edit mode of the object. Now I want bones on each every of these vertices. So what I'll do is I'll just make my cursor go on that vertex. Let me go into the edit mode and then I'll just do Shift A. Now there is a bone over there. Again in the edit mode, place my cursor over there. In the edit mode I'll do Shift A. Now let's go into the edit mode. Now this time I'll do something different. I'll just take this bone. Doing Shift A would be really nice, but I'll just go into the edit mode. I could duplicate it. You know what, let's not do that. Or else I'll have to like realign the bone, which is like adding a work on top of work. This is really the simple way. And for the people who didn't know what I want, what I was saying, basically I was thinking about doing this, like duplicate this and then place it over there, and now I'll have to align bone like this, which is fine. You can do it this way. I could have also in the edit mode snapped the bone directly to that vertex, but never mind. Now that it's done, now that my bones, by the way, bones, this is called as head and this is called as tail. I hope I'm not wrong on that. To check that, I can press N, and then over here you'll see the head over here. So if I increase the radius, nothing is happening. Wait, let me, okay, yeah, so bottom one, that is the head, and the top one, that is the tail. Yeah, so this is the head, this is the tail. Does it matter? Not really, but it does kind of. So let's get out of the edit mode. Now what I'll do is I'll select my object. Now we need to parent our object to the armature so that it follows it. Now in the pose mode, you can see if I move this bone, nothing is happening, because we still have to tell Blender that this bone, it controls this vertex over there. Okay, so now let's go ahead and weight paint it. Before even doing that, let's select our object, select the armature, hit Ctrl P, and then we'll do with empty groups. Now with empty groups, no weight will be added. With envelope weights, this is kind of used for robots, and I think, you know what, in this case this might even help because all our heads are on the vertex that we want. So you know what, we will try that, and if that doesn't work, we can always weight paint again. Now with the automatic weights, this is basically used for organic models, this is used for robots and such, and this is used just to parent, and then we'll do weight painting manually. So you know what, even if this might help, I'll go with the empty groups for now. Now let's go ahead and weight paint. To weight paint, first we need to select our armature and then shift select our mesh, go inside the weight painting mode, And now if you hold down Alt and left mouse click on any bone, you can start weight painting on it. So let's make our weight 1, strength 1, and what I like is to, now normally this would be at smoothing. I like to keep it at constant because this is kind of the only vertex that we have and I don't want organic movement with it. That's why so I'll just start painting like this. So select the bone and paint that vertex. Select this bone, paint this vertex, select this bone, let's paint that. So the red means that this bone will affect that vertex that much, and this gradient is just the influence of that bone, and the center bone, it will move that. Okay, so now all the bones are weight painted, as you can see. Now we can go into the object mode. Now if I select the armature and go into the pose mode, I can now move these vertexes around, and this way I can animate this plane into some stuff that I want. So I'll just select every bone, add in a keyframe to them. Let's go a few frames ahead. I'll select this one, I'll move it up like this, and after that is done, in the 20th frame, let's select all the other bones and then let's move it on top like this. So I've created some weird animation. You know what, let's just select all the bones and press Alt G, which is Alt G is used to clear the location to whatever it was in the edit mode before while you rig it. Also, if you accidentally, not accidentally, even if it is not an accident, suppose I have a rotation on this and I want the rotation, whatever the rotation was when I was rigging it, if I want that back, I can just press Alt R. That will clear the rotation. Also, now in the 20th frame, everything is moving like this. So we kind of made a moving pyramid on the z-axis. So we kind of animated that. So that's basically it about the rigging. So I think this video has gone, like this first part has gone too long, so I'll just conclude or wrap up with by recapping everything that we did. So first thing we did is we added a plane, we poked it and we added some vertexes, and then I went ahead and added an armature. Now each of this vertex, it got its own bone on its vertex over there. Then we weight painted it by selecting our armature, then mesh, then we went into weight paint mode, and then we Alt left clicked on each bone, and then we added a weight on them. And after adding the weights, when we liked the results of the rigging, we keyframe animated each individual bone. By the way, as the video progresses, like as we go on with this series, we will learn more and more features and more things about rigging in Blender. So don't expect everything at once, because these videos won't be scripted. Okay, they are very raw. So for some reason, if you want this project file, it will be uploaded on Ko-fi for free. Also, I have a Discord where I am almost active all the time. So if you have any questions regarding your rig, regarding anything related to Blender, do hit me up over there. Link will be in the description as well. Like, share and subscribe. Yeah, basically that's it. It keeps me motivated to make more such videos. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed and learned something new. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.